Assalamualaikum and hi. Next, I will present my part, which is identification of the issue of poor communication in the workplace. As said by Paul J. Meyer, communication is the human's connection and key to personal and career success. However, it has always been a difficult task to undertake efficient communication since the industry is diversified, unpredictable, and consists of numerous parties. So, what is the reason that poor communication in the workplace occur? First is language barrier. This factor occur because when the organization hire globally and expand into international markets, the language barrier is common for company of all sizes, especially to the expatriate. There might be language difference, which include accents and linguistic ability, and worse, there might be a difference in the use of slang and jargon. Because of this, the expatriate will be hard for them to communicate with the employee in the organization they work at that country. Second is poor leadership management. Poor leaders are recognized by their inability to provide guidance to their teams, which may be due to a lack of leadership on his behalf. As a good leader, they must be able to administer clear instructions to the team and frequently give feedback how the team performance may impact the organization. When the leader information is unclear and not giving regular feedback to the employee will feel ignored by their manager are twice as likely to be actively disengaged, and this will lead to poor communication among employers and employees, as well as employee to the employee. Third is inadequacy of feedback from the management level. There are numerous incidents where one-way communication eliminates critical feedback opportunity. Employee evaluation should involve two-way interaction as well as one-way performance reviews. For example, in management level, the manager needs to evaluate each of their employee performance in order to keep track on their ongoing assessment and to know whether the employee may fulfill the company target or not. The lack of feedback can cause the employee to keep repeating the mistake as the manager does not advise them on what needs to be improved and what needs to be revised. That kind of system may eventually reduce the employee productivity and may cause to the loss of quality output. Fourth is ambiguous organizational standard and objective. Communication requires understanding. Employees can reach operational goals effectively when they have clear and defined operation processes and quantifiable goals that can be judged using a precise and simple rubric. When objectives are unclear, it can be difficult for the employee to determine where they stand and creating an uneasy situation that has damaging impact on business culture. Fifth is existence of virtual teams. Currently, we had facing the rising cases of pandemic hit, and most organizations need to change the basis of their operating working hours, which they need to work from home. There is no problem to work remotely, but it may decrease the effectiveness of employee to communicate, as the lines of communication between remote workers are much more complex, because as research studies said, there is more than 50% of remote workers report that they feel isolated from their peers. Lastly is information overload. From the WorkZone research, there are 25% workers experience a significant stress and poor health due to the volume of information they need to process. Too much information delivered to the employee might cause them to poorly perform in the workplace, as they do not know which information is important and which need to be eliminated. The irrelevant information delivered to the employee might cause the confusion to the coworkers, and they cannot process the data successfully. In conclusion, Poor communication in the workplace is a major problem that frequently a business suffers. The breakdown of communication will have an impact on both of the employees and the organization as well as the client. The employee may experience stress, low morale, and lack of motivation as a result of poor performance, and this effect will directly cause the organization to suffer from high staff turnover and low productivity. Therefore, communication is viewed as a crucial component of a positive working environment. Organizations need to know how to combat the challenge of poor communication in the workplace by keep communication clear and straightforward, consistent and constant communication channels, provide sufficient context around the task, and ask for feedback from the employee, and also provide the feedback to the employee so that the employee know what they should improve. That's all from me. Thank you.